Yeah, sometime your audio can't be a thing. So fuck it. Got the commentary headset at a discounted price. Shouts to shop.com, right? LOL. Yo, let's do Raw. Luckily for me, my schedule is somewhat clearer now in regard to this, so now I could talk this a little bit more often without all of the added effect of like, NXT and such like that. Of course, we want to blend and all of that, but right now with the women's division starting to blend and mesh, I'm just gonna go with the flow of it all and keep the shows separate. For the meantime, we'll be back for it. I'm interested. I would like to see what type of directions we could go in with all of that. But whatever. Let's get Raw, man. It was high. It was out for September 4th. I just finished watching myself. Um, the Jay Uso experiment is clearly running. So okay, looking at .com now, him connecting with Sami Zayn. Alright, I'm gonna say it up front. Too much Sami Zayn on the show last night. It's OD. It's way too much. Song hit 3 times. Shit was like, were we just trying to keep things interesting? I don't know. It was too much Sami Zayn though. It's 3 times. We could have kept that backstage. Where's KO at? Is he alright? There goes that. That's how I felt about that whole segment. Next to, of course, the heartfelt nature of them, doing the bloodline thing for a while, and all of it coming around to be, it's fine. Viking Raiders, Drew McIntyre, Riddle, Tornado Tag. All right, well, I like Tornado Tags, and I'm hoping maybe they can even see for themselves, quite possibly in the 2Ks. All the people are doing is looking at. I mean, all the people are doing in tag team matches are tornado tags, just so everybody can get in the ring at one time. So, I mean, it makes sense. It's something that keeps things, I'm sure, interesting. I didn't need to see it just to know it was good. Nakamura and Rollins engaged in a brawl. Alright, so it looks like we go in another one. Him and Ricochet went at it after that. Nakamura and Ricochet. Uh, it's a process. You know what I mean? Like I definitely want to see Shinsuke be able to keep on going up. I believe in him as Xia Li, so let's get that happening too. I'm still on that. Um, Other than that, everyone's in a good spot there. And then Ricochet even being up there in the championship, I wouldn't say the conversation, but he was being around for it. So good stuff. Whatever. I'm not mad at that. What else are we looking at? Judgment Day gifted Damian Priest a new briefcase. So that means JD McDonough is down with Judgment Day. .com gotta watch how they worded some of that one because that's a little misleading. I don't know. Is it official? What are we doing? The briefcase looks great. It definitely matches their aesthetic clearly. So let's see if they actually are gonna pull the trigger on this 5 man faction thing. Whatever. Sami Zayn requested a match with Dom. JD stepped in front of that. That's fine. Shayna Baszler beat Zoe Stark. Not a fan. Not a fan. I think it's something for Shayna just to keep momentum going. Still aligned. Still plenty of other things happening. Shayna still keeps momentum after beating Ronda. Slow going process. I do understand the production of it. This can potentially lead into the long term booking for each character. So I'm not opposed to the idea. I'm just really, I'm kind of biased to Zoe. The story there is though, look at what happens when Zoe's not with Trish. You see what I'm saying? But there goes that. Raquel Rodriguez beat Chelsea Green. All right, that's fine, I suppose. The Miz interviewed John Cena. It doubled down on the Miz being like really good in the ring with like anything, and it had its moments of comedy. It wasn't like I'm slapping my knee, losing it funny, but it was funny enough because you can't see him. Blah blah. I haven't seen any real renditions of "You Can't See Me" joke on WWE TV. So that being my first time seeing it, it was like, all right, and let's just not do that again for like another decade, okay? All right. So there goes that one. Now what's going on here? JD McDonald be Sami Zayn. Hold on, running back to that match with Ricochet that ended in DQ. That was fine. I think that was something that kept everybody strong. Just want to push that right fast. So then we got JD McDonough and Sami Zayn. Whatever Judgment Day bullshit was going on with that is fine right now because they got all the gold. And when it comes to just what they're being trusted with right now on the program, that part is like, all right, we haven't seen this in a while. This is really, really new because it's so many people with a championship. And what's going on with the North American one? I'm gonna say that because it just looks like Dom has a participation trophy at this point. He's had his moments, but we need to see what else is going on NXT because I think more North American Championship in the conversation on NXT TV, which Kiana got that Women's Championship match tonight against Tiffany Stratton, so tune in for that. But I think the championship could give more clout if there's more conversation about it. Doesn't need to be necessarily Dom. It could be about the championship. That's how I feel about that. And then we had the main event on Raw with Gunther and Chad Gable. I was looking forward to it. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see what was going to happen. And luckily enough, it was a solid match. You know what I mean? It wasn't none of the extra stuff going on as far as I can remember. And they went in there and they had a match. I wanted to see it. We all knew, you never knew, but Gunther needs that championship reign needed to be changed. Like 35 years, however long, nah, it's long enough. Now somebody got to really top that with Gunther. So now there's another mountain to climb with the modern day. Not mad at it. Gable looks great. Shoot, Gable could win the very next match and get the championship off of Gunther now. That's how I feel about it. But I say we get there with a good pay per view and or a premium live event, whatever, and we gonna see what happens next. So right now, finally looks like some pieces of like in position the way we want them to be, and we just gonna hope that we get to see some fairly entertaining stuff when it comes to how this stuff gets moved around moving forward. So there goes that. That was Raw. Eh, wasn't bad. Stuff I didn't get to see. It's like, all right, well, I'm not mad I didn't see it, but I would have been all right with seeing that. And yeah, so do the favor, hit that subscribe button. I'll holler at you next time.